Welcome back to my channel. This video is a bit of a random one really, and actually in an ideal world I'd have got this up a couple of days ago before Halloween. However, things got in the way and I was too busy enjoying festivities. So in the end this has almost just been like a look back on my boo bucket list of things I wanted to get done with the children over Halloween, and this is just the first half of the week. If there is interest in me putting the rest up, then I will, but it seems a bit after the fact now, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to see the second half and I will try to do that if possible. That vellum I actually got from Boho Kind a couple of years ago, and these Halloween inserts they are a movie list, but you'll see later on in the video I just put a little sticker over the top of movie list so I could write activities, because I wanted to change it so I could put in my bucket list into these because they were the cutest ones that I found. And I'm just going to do it really basic with this black zebra gel pen. It's a bit sparkly, and my pink highlighter from Wilko. So quite basic, and then later on I'll have some stickers and things like that from, most likely from Papershire. So hopefully you're having a good half term, you're having a good October. I absolutely love all things Halloween in October, and so we started off in here by just writing down a little movie list of things that my son wanted to watch, and actually once we'd got those a couple down, we found that there's a heck of a lot on Netflix. There's so many to choose from, so I hadn't actually written them all down because in the end there was just too many and it would have just been pointless because you can add them to a list over on Netflix. But do check out the Halloween section if you have Netflix or Disney Plus, because they've already separated it for us, and you can see all the sort of suggestions there, and they're really good. So we wrote down a couple here which you'll see, but then after that we just went straight through to activities. And whilst I'm writing these first couple of films and series and things in, I'll just let you know that this will probably be part 1 of 2, because of the way that I chose to do it. I thought I can't wait till the end of half term to put the video out, because it might not, if it does help anybody or inspire anybody to get certain things done, it'll be too late by then. But also I wanted to show clips of what we do as a family, so I didn't want to upload it without those, so I kind of had to do it in 2 parts, so you'll see what I mean in a second. But as you can see, the Addams Family is something that my eldest, who is 5, is really into at the moment, and I would have perhaps thought he wasn't ready to watch that, but he watched it when he was at my dad's, and he loves it, so he watches that quite happily now. The film, the Transylvania films, 1 and 2, Hotel Transylvania, I've just put Transylvania, I think that's probably a lot scarier than Hotel Transylvania. But there's a film and some series episodes of that, so he loves those. Spookily the Square Pumpkin, I think, is on Netflix, and that my 2-year-old loves that. It's really, really good for him. And the Haunted Mansion we did actually watch, and again it was one where I thought we'll see how he gets on, but we watched it on like a Sunday daytime, so it was all sunny outside, and we talked through it, and there's only one part in it where there were some zombies and he didn't quite like those, but he did really well and he wants to watch it again, so that's fine. Shark Dog's Fantastic Halloween. So Shark Dog works well for my 2-year-old and my 5-year-old. And the last one on here, that is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And we watched that from October 1st right through till Christmas Day because it kind of suits both seasons. So those are the things that they really wanted to watch. But like I said, there's loads more on Netflix. Okay, so the first thing I do in October with my boys is a boo basket. Now this is not to shame anyone who doesn't do a boo basket. I feel like it can get quite competitive in terms of people showing off what they've done, but this is just what I do because the boo basket will actually be activities for the entire month of October, and I always really, really careful to spend very little money on this from places like Poundland and H&M and B&M and places like that. But as you can see, these are my boys coming to get theirs on the 1st of October. But this is basically made up of arts and crafts and activities and books that we can read through the entirety of October. And because I stay at home with the boys at the moment, with me being on maternity leave, I just like to fill it up with things that they can do and that they're excited about, because we find it we get easily bored. So I'll try and do a theme as much as I can, and as you can see, it looks more impressive than it is. It wasn't that expensive or anything like that. It's just things that we can put in that's Halloween themed for them to get excited about. So spooky tattoos was the next thing I put on here. There's loads of transfers knocking about in shops, but please do be careful because you'll see in a moment that this is how my son's skin ended up after having his removed. So please do check your child's skin sensitivities before you do this. We thought he would be fine and he really was not. This is my little baby reading his books, so we put spooky books and things like that in there, themed books. And I do this for most occasions because I just love to get my children reading as much as possible. So, and again, it's a really affordable thing to do because you can get them from places like Home Bargains and Pound World, where you're really going to be able to spread those experiences out. And the same with these sticker books as well. I just find these super affordable and a really great way to keep them entertained for a while, which is plus points when you have little ones around for a week at a time. Next on the list is spooky reading with books or spooky shadow puppet shows. This torch does it for you with these little connections on the end which throw the shadow at the wall, which is really handy for little ones. But we also love to read our books under torchlight too, so that's a great activity for zero cost. And then this one has been a big hit this year, and that is the spooky bath. You can get bath bombs from all of the bargain places that are shaped like this. You can get some bath spaghetti, which is what you can see here, the bath foam that you can play with, and I just throw in a couple of flashing toys, a couple of plastic spiders, and they play for hours making potions like they did here. And I just think that is a really great way to end the day if you're trying to keep the kids entertained, or even through the day if you want to pass some time. Next on the list, we had like a sensory tray activity, and this has to be my favourite for this year. I used normal rice with a bit of green food colouring, some eyeballs, some spiders, some little bits and bobs that I found around the house, and he absolutely loved it. And then this picture is so cute, it makes me smile every time. It's basic hand and footprint painting. We did this footprint one this year, and that was with my 2-year-old and my 7-month-old, and that was really cute. It's a lovely keepsake. And then next on the list is just some decorations for the door. We left it a bit late this year, so it was slim pickings. So I thought, do you know what, grab a cardboard box, grab both of the boys, and they both helped out. And every time they walk in and out of the house, they just buzz off the fact that they made the sign. So another cute idea to get them involved. And then this one as well was just a paper chain pack from a shop somewhere at some point. Kept them busy for a while. So yeah, just those little things you can find. It gives them something to do, and it's nice, cheap and easy activity. Now, I'm a biggie for photographs. I take loads, probably too many, and I love an autumn photo shoot. So I do this every season, and I absolutely love looking back at the photos. So if you've got a camera phone and you've got kids, have a challenge trying to get them to all look at the camera at the same time. Now this year I've been obsessed with clay, so I got some air dry clay, made some little figures out of a mould that I had for some chocolate, and we painted clay, we painted rocks, and we had a really great time doing it, and we've actually done this 3 years in a row now, so it's nice to keep hold of the rocks, and we get them out each year with our name on the back. This was one my friend did, and she was really good, and mine was not as good as this, but I thought I'd include it because hers was great. Now, this activity was actually quite surprising. We had a shoebox because I got some trainers for my birthday, and me and my 5-year-old decided to make a haunted house, and it actually came out really good considering we used next to nothing. We just used a bit of black paint, some stickers, some of the spiders we already had, and then some pen and paper. So it was a really cheap activity, really time consuming. He spent ages on it, and they both have enjoyed playing with it every day since. So definitely onto a winner if you want to make a spooky house. I definitely recommend it. And then next up was finding local places that do local activities, play groups, different classes. This one was gymnastics that Theo goes to, but there will be local play groups and things like that, local play centres that put on events through half term, and in each season they normally theme things. So trying to find them near you is really handy, and especially if somebody else will lead the class and you can chill and watch them have fun and spend all their energy. So that's a great way to do that. Pumpkin patches was next. Hopefully you don't mind the gurgling in the background. Pumpkin patch is kind of an obvious one. Everybody seems to do it recently, which is great because it's so much fun. We've got a spooky maze trail that is actually in our the dog's making more noise, in our pumpkin patch, but you can also go to them separately in other places. So do have a look what your local area has got in terms of festivals, harvest festivals, like spooky trails, which is what this is, like a spooky trail that they can go and find things on. You'd be surprised what's in your area when you go on Facebook in your local group and find out. I'm really impressed with what's in our area, and normally there's not that much. So especially if you live in a busier area, you're probably going to be able to find quite a lot of activities. And I was surprised at how many were free. Like the next one, which is here, and that's autumn walks. Obviously, I'm sure if you have children, you already do take them on walks, but it was a great one for us to do with the leaves. And now we're on to my favourite part, which is spooky snacks. There was spooky porridge there. This is the Cookie Monster that we did, which was a big hit. Both of the boys who were old enough to make these loved to make them, loved to eat them. And I think they looked quite effective. So they were probably my favourite snack we've done so far. But if you're not wanting to make stuff, if you haven't got stuff in any shop at this time of year, you can go and get things like this. So pre-decorated cookies, and also you can buy kits, which are here, and they are they're already made biscuits, and they come with all the decorations. You just need to put them on, and it's such a quick and easy activity that's really effective. You can buy toffee apples and chocolate apples in the shops at now, and I'm sure they'll have loads left, and they probably will be going on through towards bonfire night. And then this one we made, which is like a vampire spooky jelly, which was basically red jelly with some cream on and some strawberry sauce and some bats. But the boys were really impressed because they thought they were eating blood, and that was so simple. So again, it's just about absolutely anything. Throw some eyeballs on it, throw a couple of bat confetti and sprinkles, and you've got yourself a winner. So there's my like rapid fire activities that we've been doing, and then I'll just go through now at a more leisurely pace about what stickers that I've used to decorate my planner this tracker, because it does look really cute in the end, and it's mostly Papershire stickers. Bless you, Toby. I'll insert a picture of Toby here. He's smiling, looking like, what are you doing, mummy? Yes, you were excited. But yeah, we've had a lovely week, and I will do this again for Christmas. What I might do though is, because I'm going to do Vlogmas this year, I might do the same thing but use the images of last year's Christmas, so that it's not too late in the month for people if they want to get some ideas. But really, I don't do anything extraordinary. Anything that I've done you can find on Pinterest, you can find on TikTok, you can find on Instagram and all those other places where you get inspiration from, which is what I do. I tend to trawl the internet for ideas and try and do some things slightly different to the year before, but also we have quite a few that are tradition that we want to keep the same. And I just think it's lovely to make memories like that, isn't it? Especially if they're easy, and especially if they're affordable, because not everybody has the funds and the time to be going here, there and everywhere. But these things hopefully were things that you can do quickly with just maybe a nip to the shops if you had to. But I've not bought anything expensive, so hopefully it will be helpful for most people. But yeah, I tend to go over to Pinterest and things like that. And the reason I wanted to put the videos and pictures in is because when I see a list, it's like, okay, yeah, cool, but I don't know what that looks like or what that could be like. And when I watch bucket list videos myself, if I can see other people doing it, it sort of brings it to life for me, and I just think it helps for me to imagine my family doing it. So hopefully it's helpful, and if not, it gives you a little insight into me and my family, because I don't think I've shared the boys much, maybe a few pictures in memory spreads, and I don't plan on featuring them a lot, but it made sense for them to be in little snippets of this video. So hopefully that does help the video move along nicely. Okay, so if you watch my videos regularly, or if you've just watched any of my videos, you will know that I'm obsessed with Papershire. Papershire is, I would say, my favourite planner shop, and it is slowly becoming a one-stop shop. You can get a heck of a lot from there now, including stationery and planners, and obviously stickers and things like that. And I am on the PR team, so for full transparency there. But I did love the shop long before I was. I just think it's a beautiful shop, and it has so many stickers that I can't find anything really that I need and that isn't there. So when Halloween was coming up, I went through the Halloween releases and I bought a lot of those. I got some with my own money and most of them through the PR stuff. But they're absolutely gorgeous, and there's something for every sort of style and occasion. So I got the sampler, which was a bit of a mix of everything. And then I also got some of the individual sheets as well. If you want to see those, I will try and pop a link up in the cards here for my Papershire haul where they were in. And if I haven't done that, I apologise, but if you go scroll down, you'll find the Papershire hauls. They're quite easy to find. They're just gorgeous. All the stickers are so beautiful, and I find that the autumn ones tend to be my favourite, because the pastel fall, the idea of having a pastel autumn is just really appealing to me. And in real life, I love all the strong, bold orange colours. I love I've got orange roses at the moment, I've got orange bunting, I've got the pumpkins out. You probably saw a couple in the videos, but having the pinks and the muted colours in my planner, I just absolutely love, because it's still autumnal, but it's not like really, really bold, which is just my sort of aesthetic. So I'm really, really pleased to see that, and Papershire just really just gets that for me. So yeah, I stuck in all the different icons here. I tried to match them for the things that, like the activities that they were boxed in with, and it didn't always work, but a lot of the time it did. And I'm trying to think now which is my favourite Halloween sticker that Papershire has brought out. I'm sorry if you can hear Toby in the background having a bottle, just slurping away. I don't know what my favourite Papershire sticker for autumn is. I do love the banners. I love, I don't know, I think, to be honest, no, I do know. It's that little boo ghost. I think I've already used it. If it comes up, I'll point it out. But I think I've already used it. But yeah, that's my favourite. I've run out of those now. To be honest, they're all really cute. I've really, really enjoyed using them this Halloween season. I think the new releases that came out this year were so good. They were all really on point and really worked with my aesthetic, so I was really, really pleased for that. And I'm actually really going to miss them once it rolls around to November and I'm not using them anymore. But I have used so many that actually I'll need to buy them all again next year anyway. So normally I hoard them, but I couldn't hoard these. They were just so cute that I just wanted to use them on everything. Let me know in the comments if you have a certain shop where you just completely vibe with all of their stuff and it really just suits the way that you use your planner, because I'd really be interested to see if that happens to anybody else. But that's it. So have a happy and healthy week, everyone. I hope you found this useful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.